What's up, guys? Dom here with Restricted America. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. As you know, we are in Massachusetts. We are currently trying to repeal a terrible gun law that just passed, H.4 885, now known as Chapter 135. We're repealing it through a referendum. Currently, we have in-person petitions out that need to be signed by registered voters in Massachusetts. We need 50,000 signatures by September 30th. The latest, but we want much more than that. If you go to civilrightscoalition.org, you can find their map, which shows all of the petition signing sites, and it's very easy to use. It shows the date, time, location, I think even contact information for the signing person that will be there. So it's very easy. They're adding more locations by the day. They already have a ton of locations on there. So definitely go look that up. I'm gonna include a link in the description. As usual, I have been including it in my description, so make sure to look on there. I know some people are still confused as to where to find that. But to get into the topic of this video, we all know what kind of person Governor Maura Healey is. She's not transparent. She doesn't align with the views of, 2A supporting people. But the thing is, a lot of people are nervous that she has the power to basically attach an emergency stay to this bill. It would be very, very, very unusual that a governor would do this. But after more research, after talking to more people, it does seem like she's able to attach this emergency preamble to the bill anytime before either, for some crazy reason we fail to get enough signatures. It would be October 23rd, or the next statewide election. If we get enough signatures to put this bill on hold, it would be November 2026. So she has any time before that to attach an emergency preamble. She just needs to basically, it would be called an emergency declaration statement. She would send that to the Secretary of State, Bill Galvin, and basically this bill would go immediately into effect once the Secretary of State receives that. I still personally don't think she's going to do that. A lot of people are thinking that when we get these 50,000 signatures and put this bill on hold, she's going to immediately put this bill into effect with that emergency preamble. I don't think that's going to be the case. What I do think is, she is a little bit of a sleazeball, like the unfortunate school shooting down in Georgia, where a lot of people, immediately call for gun reform and gun control crap because of something a human did, not a gun did. But if something like that happened up in Massachusetts or even surrounding New England, that would give her that opportunity to do that. I mean, again, they're very rare that that kind of stuff happens up here. I mean, with the exception of the Lewiston shooting back in, I don't even know how long ago that was. I mean, last year or a terrible shooting, something like that. That I would then think that Maura Healey would get the pressure to try to add the emergency preamble. So what we have to do, I mean, again, there's no easy fix for that, but what we as 2A advocates have to do is just keep the information spread. We have to make sure people know that this is happening, that this repeal effort is happening, that Governor Healey make sure, demand transparency from her. Make sure she's not doing something like this that is, crazy. It would be a crazy. I've tried looking it up to see if a governor of Massachusetts has ever added a emergency preamble, like even a day after a bill was signed, and I couldn't find anything. The only thing I saw was a bill Governor Charlie Baker signed. He attached an emergency preamble the same day that he signed the actual bill. So again, it would be insane if she did do it, especially now, because it's been so much time since she actually signed the bill. If she if she wanted to add an emergency preamble, she should have done it when she could have when she was signing the bill. The second part of this video, I wanted to talk quickly about, why I think Maura Healey's being sneaky in other ways. She selected Jeffrey Noble, sorry, I have to use my notes, from New Jersey. He's the newly appointed head of Massachusetts State Police, formerly from the New Jersey State Police. And we all know, or if you don't know, New Jersey has terrible gun laws. And obviously, the state police there were in charge of enforcing those laws. So is it a coincidence that Maura Healey picked new head of state police from New Jersey when we just had this bill passed, which is one of the strictest gun control bills in the country? I don't think so. I mean, we've also had we've had some scandals with Massachusetts State recently with the Karen Reed trial. Obviously, a lot of people are saying that that's why she went with an out-of-state person, even though Jeffrey Noble apparently has spent time in Cape Cod and has lived here for a little bit. So that's why they're saying, a lot of the news outlets are saying she went with an out-of-state person for this job and not with someone that's currently in the Massachusetts State Police. I still don't think that's a coincidence. I think that it lines up with this timeline of this bill. She's probably looking for someone to better enforce these new stringent laws, especially, with the Mass State Police kind of giving a little bit of a finger earlier when they didn't go along with the original timeline of enforcing this bill, and they said that they are still going to accept licenses because there's no funding or anything in place for that. I think she's being sneaky. I think she's, setting up the structure to be able to better enforce these laws if they get on the books. So that's why we need more than ever to make sure that this bill gets repealed. Guys, if you haven't signed already, make sure to go to that website, civilrightscoalition.org. Make sure you find a petition site. There should be plenty around now. Go sign it. Bring your family, bring your friends, as long as they're registered voters. You can look on that civilrightscoalition.org. They give you instructions on what to do and what not to do on that site, on the petition. Print your name so it's legible. Make sure there's no stray marks. Don't scribble anything. Make sure to use a black or blue pen. And, again, you have to be an active registered voter. I can't stress that enough. Obviously, from Massachusetts, you can't be from a different state. You don't have to be a gun owner, just a registered voter. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. If you like these updates, please give this video a like, share this with other people that are interested in this genre. Leave a comment if you have any questions or concerns. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that now. Other than that, guys, stay informed and stay unrestricted.